Over the past few months, many changes have occurred at LCM. The construction progress is making huge strides, and Todd Loupe has taken over the principal position after working at Mauriceville Middle School for several years. Though he may be new to many LCM students, Loupe is already a familiar face to freshman Brittany Wyatt. According to Brittany, the transition from middle school to high school has become easier because of having the same principal.
Transitioning from MMS to LCM with Mr. Loupe it's kind of more comforting knowing that I've had him for 3 years and I'm going to have him, for a lot longer. So, I know him, so I know I can, trust what decisions he's going to make and exactly what he's going to do and not just say, I don't know this person, so I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if I can trust him or her. The school is a whole lot bigger. The classes are different. They're more advanced. It's more about thinking instead of, just memorizing or studying. So you actually have to think about something before you write it down instead of, just saying, oh, I remember this from a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I'm more comfortable because, like I said earlier, I trust him. I can know what he's going to do and not say, I don't know what you're going to do. Are you going to mess everything up? Are you going to change everything? He didn't come into high school and try changing everything. Probably made it a little bit better. I think the benefits are, not having people always on their phones and bumping into you, and whenever you're trying to talk to someone or to a teacher and their headphones are in and a teacher yells at them, constantly. That's actually already happened. And so it's better for me. You can trust Mr. Loupe. I've had him for 3 years in a row, now going to be 7, so he's a good principal.
Well, I think the challenge is exciting. It's always fun to do new things, and I get to serve both Mauriceville and the Little Cypress side of the district. I've always enjoyed both sides of the community, so now I get to work with everyone. Well, we're going to continue the STEM route, so we're going to continue to add more co-enrolled classes when possible. We also want all our students to feel safe and accepted at LCM High School, so we're going to do things where all our students are welcome, and then we're also going to academically increase our STEM classes and our co-enrolled classes. Well, it goes back to the safety. We want everyone to feel safe and welcome at LCM High School. We want our students, when they come to school, to be able to maximize all their learning opportunities and then also find out what areas they want to go into. So some students may want to go to college, some students may want to find a career. So our job is to have them ready to make those decisions as they move forward after graduation. Well, we know it's crowded, and we have increased some seating outside, which we're getting more and more tables added for outside. But the reason is because last year you had a 5th period that was really long, and you probably had downtime. So what we were able to do is, going from 3 lunches to 2 lunches, we were able to increase the amount of time in class by 2 minutes. It may not seem like much, but when you add 2 minutes over the course of a year, it comes out to be almost 10 class periods that you're gaining. That's a little more long term. It gets a little further out. But the quad area, the part that's in the middle of our campus that used to be the quad, that should be done before the end of this school year. So we may have some classes going on in the quad area possibly by the end of the school year. So we may have some new classrooms coming in at that point. And then we see a lot of our old areas that we move out of. That's the F hall and then the G hall. We won't be using those when we move into the quad because those areas will be completely reconfigured. They'll be tearing them apart, putting in new classrooms and new hallways then. So that area will be inaccessible. So it takes a few more years down the road for the entire campus to be complete. So we're thinking about 2 more years for the entire campus to be fully completed. Well, I think that we have anonymous alerts. We really want students to be using that if they feel like things are going on that they want to report. We want student input. We also, again, it goes back to safety. We think that our administrators are very visible and helpful. We want kids to feel comfortable asking questions and coming to us for help. If they don't, we have the anonymous alert system to report incidents on campus. Also, we think that this year we are going to see a lot more going on construction-wise, a lot of facilities that will start opening up. So our juniors and seniors will start reaping the benefits of the construction. We're going to see some new facilities, and I think the students are really going to like them. Well, I want to see all our students, whether it's our struggling learners or our high achievers, to all feel welcome and to also be prepared when they leave high school to enter the workforce or college or the military. We want our students to have an idea where they want to go, and we want them to fit in. We want them to fit in while they're here, and then also we want them to fit in society when they graduate.